Hey, what's going on, folks? I wanted to take just a few minutes and talk about a pistol that I picked up last summer. Something I'd been wanting for a while, and I finally, no pun intended, pulled the trigger on it and picked one up. It is the SIG P320 M17, which is pretty much the civilian model of what the Army is issuing now as their sidearm. This is not the exact same pistol that the Army is issuing. The recoil spring is a little beefier on the military one. A little bit of the milling is thicker on the slide. There's some coatings on on some of the parts inside and everything that make it the difference in it. But as far as the outside and everything, I mean, you wouldn't be able to really tell. The military version, from what I understand, I haven't actually seen one myself, but from what I understand, it won't say the P320 on it. I think it just says M17 on it, but it pretty much looks exactly like this. This is a full-size 9mm pistol. This is not a concealed carry firearm. I carry this outside the waistband, or if I'm just going to go up to the range and shoot it and have a good time with it. It does come with comes with 3 magazines when you buy it. This is the 17 round, and then it does come with 2 21 round mags. As you can see, the 17 sits pretty flush down there in the bottom, but when you go ahead and beef it up with the 21, you do have some extension on there. You know, it's sticks out a little bit more. I've probably only shot close to 300 rounds out of this. I haven't shot a ton out of it. I really like this pistol. The fact that it is a full size, it really stays on target. The recoil is almost negligent, you know, just because it's so beefy and everything. And it's extremely well made, extremely well put together. I'm a big fan of this gun. It is striker fire, okay? So you don't have a hammer, which there's, you know, pros and cons to striker fire or hammer. I'm a fan of both. I own pistols with both. One thing that I'm not a big fan of on it, which is I can fix, I just haven't done yet, is I'm left-handed. So as of now, the mag release is on the left, but I've been watching a couple videos and I haven't been really ready to go ahead and tear this thing down and switch it, but it is reversible. So I can now, safety is on both sides, you know, it's thumb safety on both sides, so it's not an issue. I am a big fan of when it is ambidextrous, so that I don't have to really pull it apart. This is a heavy gun. It is not a light little thing, especially when you throw that 21 rounder in there. But from what I understand and what I've seen so far from this gun, man, it is pretty freaking well made. I know, I think this thing came out back, the original one was probably back in 2014, and there were some issues with people dropping chambered weapons on the ground and them going off. That ended up being a trigger issue, and they fixed that once they figured it out. They either, the ones they couldn't, or people didn't want to just return, they ended up sending trigger fixes, or all the ones past a certain serial number, that problem was fixed. So this thing it's safe. Not that I really want to drop it or anything and test it out, but it is. So now normally when I'm carrying it, and I carry it, I got me one of these little hard cases that I put on my belt. And like I said, I'm left-handed. I like to just run the 17 round mag in there, and then I can always keep this guy around in case I need to. Mostly because believe it or not, that thing really does kind of stick out a lot, and you don't really think about it, but until you try to like move around or whatever, you go to reach for your wallet while you got this thing on your side and stuff, and you're like, wow, that thing really does stick out pretty far. But I'm really, really happy with this gun, and it's super easy, you know. There ain't a whole lot of moving parts. For me, when I clean it up, I've taken the recoil spring off once. Mostly it's just clean the barrel out. I'm a big fan of my white lithium grease, and I use my Ballistol to clean things up. But I think this thing is gonna outlast me probably. That's what I think. So, like I said, I wanted to just kind of talk a little bit about my little pistol I like to carry. Thanks for your time.